That one button. Hoping that for you too. There we go. Watch streak be fine? Awesome. Alright. Hey, Gleba. Let me send down this real quick. If you want, you can come down. How's it going today? I have zero idea where it decided to drop down the supply pod. Hi, Captain. You're like up here. I have no idea where the cargo pod is. I brought a crap load of landfill. So we should be fine for the short term. And we can always import more. Also, I definitely sent that cargo landing pad down, no? I did! You don't happen to have it, do you? No. Oh. We might be retarded. Okay, so there's one little thing with Gleba. And that is that we're gonna have to find a good spot to set up our base. So I think we need 3 different kinds of soil. Let me check the guide real quick. No, we need 2 different kinds of soil. I don't know either. I kind of expected Piotr to be along. But he isn't. Okay, so we're gonna need like this purple zone stuff. Like right here where I'm standing now. And we're gonna need some of that bright green. And I think that would mean that building here is a good idea. Nom nom. Alright, let me place on the landing pad and let's get some drones down here. Construction bots. Extra landing pad stuff. I'll need a little bit of steel as well. And I'll send down some of the landfill. It was fine for me. But yeah, Gleba is kind of smelly like that. It's my first time on this planet, so we're gonna have to see how hard we're gonna have to cook. Alright. And then, let's see. I'll drop some extra steel in here, because I think we're going to need to make agri towers, but I don't know what we need for agri towers. We need green circuits. Okay, let me call a couple of those down. I should have packed everything. Bean Boys Incorporated. Yeah, I see you've watched the Martin Cedo Pants video. Hi, Ragnar. Alright, agri towers. Okay, they do take power. I may have been a little stupid. I may have forgotten to pack my, Look and weep, he says. Okay. I may have forgotten to pack my, solar panels. Not that I think they would have fitted. It just didn't bring any. Though I do have offshore pumps, I do have heat exchangers, and I do have heating towers, so we could technically start just going with, burning, like, spoilage and stuff. I also have foundries and calcite. I see pixels moving and entertains my mammalian ape mind. We're on a swamp planet where almost everything spoils. And we need to set up a base here. While I have a bit of time, going to quickly set up a rudimentary solar panel mall. And accumulator mall on Vulcanus. That way we can maybe get some export going. How many could fit in a rocket? 50, right? 50 a pop? Yeah. Munchies. Bro, let me sit in my dark room. There's no point in streaming with a face cam if I'm gonna sit in like an awkwardly dark room, okay? Alright, Jelly Nut. We'll need to get Yumiko as well over there, so I'll go over there in a moment. Wicked. Yeah, I'm just gonna preserve the seeds. I'll kill all the stuff I have in my inventory, because we can turn the nutrients into like the spoilage into nutrients anyway. Alright, I have a couple seeds now, that's good. Yeah, so this is like the little soil we're gonna have to plant things on. I do have a couple towers, but... yeah, unfortunately we have no power here. How does the range work? I think there's only a couple. Do you just place them in the overlap? I'm trying to cover the little islands. Because if we really need to, we can always... No, I thought these things would take beacons. Or would take modules, actually. Yeah, this is like thoroughly dookie, but for like a first farm it should work. We also have this over here. But I'm not sure. Because we have like the very rare egg raft like over here, right? Which we really don't want to wreck. Not yet. I did not bring a freezer, but that's fine. Wait, hold on a second. Right, we're gonna have to make the dimensional depot here. Sure thing. Let me bring down some of the other materials we'll probably need. Can always bring these things back up on Vulcanus, because that's where it's practically free. Rocket materials. Heating towers. Some of this, some of that. Bring these down, bring that down. Well, we don't need a recycler for yet. A little bit of calcite can help us get started with ores. Then, I thought I brought heat exchangers. Razor, I just discovered that I don't think I brought heat exchangers. Yeah, I definitely didn't. I feel a bit silly right now. So I'm gonna very quickly send the ship back to Vulcanus. Circuit condition, checkmark. And all requests satisfied. It's just gonna go get a bunch of stuff. It'll take a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, we kind of need heat exchangers to set up power if I don't take solar with me. What else is there to do other than power? I mean, we could probably do rudimentary power. It's just gonna take a little moment. Just give me 1 second. Let me tell it to import these from Vulcanus as well. Make it stash a little bit more. It's not as if it hasn't made everything already. Like, most of these chests have hit their buffer, like, have hit their buffer size, so it's fine. You don't have these... How come? Did I forget to make one of those for 2? No, there is one. Oh, that is the cargo wagon. Oh, shit. I may have forgotten to make one for that, yeah. My bad, G. My bad. There we go. It'll work itself out. Yeah, okay. So our creature is up above in orbit now. I can stop requesting for these. Thank you. Hey, Hacker Thule. Okay, yeah, it's gonna request like a bunch of stuff we don't currently need. But I'll just keep it around in the storage for a little while. Not as if we have like fucking, how many is that? 32 rocket silos? And granted, like, half of those are set to exporting certain materials only, but that's still fine. We'll know when it's back. Okay, I mean, we could plan out power before we actually have it. And I think we still do have the stuff available here to make some quick solar panels. Yeah, okay, to make one solar panel, I'm gonna make steel furnace. Or a stone furnace. Yeah, I have steel and green circuits in my inventory, so I just need 5 of these, and then we have a solar panel. And then we can use the foundry. Bless the foundry. First, let's just, oh, oops. I was smart enough to take landfill with me. You might want to have some too. There's a bunch in here. Okay, so foundrying it. Let's set something up. Because now, with a little bit of calcite, we can turn these ores into... Where is it? Iron ore melting. And copper ore melting. Wow. We're already so good at this. This is gonna take a moment. Okay, maybe it was a better idea not to do the thing with this, with only a single guy. Especially when it's turning to nighttime. It's fine, just cope a bit. No, we don't need that. It's just terrible timing. I did not drop down the modules. I did not drop down efficiency modules. I may be stupid. I have the stuff for modules down here now. I did not drop down red circuits. Welp. One thing's for sure, the rocket, like the thing is almost done loading already. And it's getting more landfill right now, which is good. Alright, so... No, I'm not dead ass waiting for that foundry. I'm going to plan out a power source right now. So... There's some space up here. We don't really care about spoilage. Just gonna take this out. Right, we are still on sped up game time. My idea was to just throw down a heat exchanger based reactor. We'll need enough fuel for it. So if I were to have offshore pumps right here. Nah, you don't need that many, I don't think. But if I were to want more, I could place them like this. Then connect them with pipes. I have a terrible hotbar collection set up right now. Okay, so we need heating towers, whose heat needs to go into heat exchangers. So heating towers can heat up to... 40 megawatts of heat, which let's say if we want 3 heating towers. That means we need 6 heat exchangers. And then throw some heat pipes in the middle. This is not actually a very good setup. One second. Yeah, because I need to be able to run the heat pipe in between, otherwise it's not expandable. So that is the heat exchanger. So we need to provide it with heat. Yeah, no, I just realized that's kind of what I fumbled. This outputs... at max 103 a second, where the turbine consumes 60. So I think it's just gonna be like this. It'll need power coverage. Hold shift. How's Gleba treating you? I discovered I did not bring heat exchangers, and therefore sent my supply ship back, and then immediately forgot that I would in fact need those heat exchangers. Or would need those supplies. So, it could be better, it could be worse. Not a very big power plant we'd be getting here. I think I want to spin it around, anyways. Maybe not even a very good spot to put it in, but... don't care. Hold on, do I have another spot somewhere where I could put 3 pumps next to each other? Right here. We have enough landfill. We could landfill the entire world. And with that I mean Vulcanus is making so much goddamn landfill, we don't care. And then the heating towers... I want to place them close enough. But I think we could just place them inline here, it doesn't matter. No, it does matter with this, right? Like, there's this fucking power pole in the way. This power tower in the way. And then I can just place a heat pipe in between. There. Then inserting items. I'm going to assume an incoming belt. Going over here. Is this the first time ever I want to use burner inserters? No, we're gonna need way faster insertion. Probably shouldn't send my... It's been like 3 years since I watched a Twitch stream. Hi, Vatu. You have like 300 messages here. God damn. Welcome back, I guess. It's been a while. Gecko. Oh! Yeah, that name does ring a bell. How you doing? Fine? You know what? Fine is already better than bad, no? For my reservist shit. I don't know what that word means. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. My face went. Reservist? Reservist? Oh my god, I feel incompetent right now. The stuff they do to help you before you go to basic training. Ah. No, that makes more sense, actually. That makes a lot more sense. I'm a little stupid. Oh, you're doing Air Force stuff. That's really cool. I don't think I could ever fly. I'm too much of a pussy. I'm like super afraid of heights. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, Eraser, I'm trying to set up some basic buffering of steam. It's like we can glue tanks here. That way, we can expand this slightly, and when power demand spikes, we have slightly higher consumption available, because it fits inside the power towers. I think I could even move this out a little bit further to like over here to cover more. But then connecting this is going to be hell. It's fine, I'll figure it out. Because how do you connect this to the middle now? You probably get rid of these. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go for the same placement here. In relation to these. There's bound to be a way where I could connect this. Oh yeah, there is. Wow, okay. Is there? This links up the steam. And then I can run this like this, even if it's a little bit ugly. I don't think I care much. I'm cooking, and with cooking I mean I'm slowly but surely burning all of it. Lost my military, most of were crayon eaters. I think most of them Joe Schmo infantryman. I don't know anything about military stuff, so I think I should keep myself outside of this conversation. Dude, Gleba is such a little mushy place, dude. Holy fuck. I love it. I love Gleba, but also... Bleh! Temperature. I want to insert an item when the temperature is lower than 400. Water looks... Yeah, look, they really managed to make the graphics good, but also, like... It's so mushy. I don't know what to think of it. I really kind of wanted Piotr along, because he, like, actually knows what he's doing. Alt-D and select the mush. Bro, I can't just, like... I can't just delete this, okay? What is this kind of flooring? It's a dead skin mold. It's just goopy stuff. Like... Okay, we're almost ready to bring the heat exchangers. It's supposed to be like a tree swampland. Why is there barnacles? I'm just gonna add a little bit more to here. I know this is gonna bring the heat exchangers out of balance, but I don't think I care. Because I don't intend to consume all this power right now anyway. And if really need be, we can just replace this with nuclear or mixed oxide. And then the heat exchanger setup should still work. No, wait. Yeah, right. As I said, I'm bottlenecked by heat exchangers. I'm stupid. I'm silly and stupid and schizo and making things up. Save on stuff. Hold on. Let me just save on stuff. Like that, and then copy pasta. I can do one more. There we go. Oh, I ran out of landfill. Oopsies. Go get some. There should still be some in here. Yep. Oh, and there's also the turbines and the pipes and stuff. Cool. Okay, most of this can be built. Yeah, I just need the heat pipes and the exchangers. I'll bring some belts. Some of these. Some heating towers. Right, yeah. Do I have fluid tanks on board here? I don't. Let's change that. No. No. You go here. It could bring up 7 a pop, so let's just bring up, like, 21. That's good enough. That's already more than enough. I should have a bunch on planet side. Yep. And then I need... Wait. I'm not making heat pipes on the planet? I thought I was. Oh, they're being used for heat... No, they're being used for something. What are these things being used for? Used in heating towers. Right. Okay. Uh-huh. Should have thought about that. You may have soaked your keyboard. Give you a minute. That fucking sucks. Good luck. So what? Like I'm making heating towers? I'm heating towering it? Like what's the point here, guys? There's not enough of these incoming. Because you're goddamn full of the... Okay. Yeah, that's how you achieve a deadlock. I will need a crap load of turbines, so I will set up 2K, so this just fills the chest. And then I'll copy paste it. And that will keep going over time. But, oopsie daisies, me when I accidentally deadlock the system. Oh, that's a lot. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine? It'll be fine? There's enough space? There's enough space, right? Well, at least this is a lot. This is able to produce now, which is good. Yippee. Yippee-ki-yay. These can't be rocketed, right? Oh, they can go 1 per rocket. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I can start throwing a little bit of wood in here. I'm not gonna need this wood. Peak spot to go to have to go AFK, by the way. This wicked. Fuck you mean 50 per? Heat this baby up. Let's go. Temperature shouldn't sink over time. Yeah, it's getting heated up because of its mate. Awesome. Don't throw away your spoilage, by the way. We might need it. That is a cheap way to make landfill. Let's see. Okay, the heat pipes are slowly but surely coming in. I miss the chug. You mean that you can make me chug my whole bottle of water? Like, I prefer not doing that, I'll be very honest with you. But I could take a sip right now. Where's the fucking Victorio seat? Am I fucking blind? Oh, there it is. Look. This is the reason why I have my camera off, by the way, because this is, like, super comfy. I was, like, at a birthday party for a couple hours. So I'm kind of cooked. So I want to sit in the darkness. Nom nom nom. Almost there. We almost have enough heat pipes. Hold on. You get one more treat while we wait. You get one more treat. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. Also, if we might end up playing Risk of Rain later. Oh, look at my guy. He's just a guy. I love him. He's just a little guy. Make the goddamn heat pipes already. God damn it. Average Dutch male activities. I'm so good at this. Well, I wouldn't generalize it to Dutch, right? I love that the second there's 50 available, they get taken away. Bro, why you know copper? Oh. I ate it all. That's why. It's completely dead. It has no copper buffer. That's not very epic. Average Polish sentence. I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't help it. Dude, I plugged it in for what? This is so sad. Can we please get a functioning keyboard for Horizon? Ah, fuck, it's slightly too big. Let me fit this in here, man, please. Nope, not happening. It'll work. Just need like a pipe. There we go. More stuff. Right. I don't. You know, it'll be fine. Just throw one of these in there. Copper plate and do like fucking 100k or something. I don't know. I don't care. Keep printing that shit. Copper. The price goes down from 1.1k to 800 USD ounce from Cyber Monday. Do you need me to disconnect you? I can disconnect you if you want. Planning on buying a... That's a bunch of hardware words and letters. And they mean something. High-end CPU and G... I did figure that. I'm taking a mick out of the hardware sector. Sorry, fellas. Shouldn't be using cryptographic signatures as your product names. That would be much more effective. And one more delivery. One more delivery. Just have a fast fucking processor. Yeah, exactly! So we know if it gets exaggerated with how... Dude, if more companies had their product names like GamerSubs has, that shit would be peak, okay? Unfortunately, due to professionalism, people can't do that. I mean, they can, but they decide not to because they're a bunch of wusses. Oh, Piotr, I need your help. Piotr, I'm bad at Gleba. Please, I need your help. I don't know what I'm doing, Piotr. I need your help. You'd make the world be like the movies where the future of mankind is dumb fast. Yeah, another thing I might buy is a Y70. Bro, why are you listing Minecraft coordinates? Jeez. Alright, let me get these down here as well. Start making a chain to over here. That way these two can share their power. Oh, it's already made some copper plates. Nice. Which means I can make another 2 solar panels. Alright, let's go place the heat pipes and heat exchangers. And then this thing should turn on. For at least a little bit, it should turn on. It's making something. I think. Yeah, okay, it's starting to heat up. Let's see. I guess the only garbage I have that I can burn is the spoilage, but I do kind of want the spoilage for nutrients. Bro, how fast do you burn? Chat, I may be cooked. Go rocket fuel? I know this isn't very effective, but it is what it is for now. My face when I should have just brought solar. Wait, I did bring solar. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I completely forgot I made this shit pack solar. Look, guys, I'm just a little stupid. I'm just gonna go grab this and, like, smack it down somewhere over here. Fine, slap that shit. If stuff spoils, it spoils. I don't care. Bro, these little drones busy as fuck. Also, Nick has just been cooking with their OSCs lately. I remember one of my friends playing that game. I haven't played it ever. And I'll be honest, I don't really intend to play it either. But as long as you enjoy it, that's good. I've been playing a lot of Star Rail recently, and that game's also been cooking with their OSCs. The new final boss of the current story arc is, like, really cool. I love that guy. Gloopy. There's, like, iron in here. Yeah, okay, this won't work unless it's, like, full on superpowered. With superpowered, I mean, dude, I don't know what I'm talking about. The fucking schizophrenic ramblings, okay? Like, what did I send down? I sent down, like, the heat pipes and stuff, right? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go make a quick group for, like, a bunch of solar components. Take, like, 1k of these. And, like, 1k of those. And then, before you go, let me send down, like, a bunch of garbage. There's, like, a bunch of cliffs up here. I will need a ton of foundries. Like, assembly machines gonna be nice. I'll take the steel. I'll take some of the circuits. So I have, like, some stuff to deal with. Let me send this down so that I can make the rocket silo. A little bit more calcite, but, like, you'll be back eventually anyway. Heating towers, can't go wrong with that. I'll do a couple of these. And then, yeah, I'll do belts. There we go. Belts, inserters, couple splitters, more inserters. Cool, okay. Head back, my creature. Fuck, I did not give it enough time to prep its fuel. It's fine. Oh shit. That's not good. I'm gonna need some of this, I'm gonna need some of that. I'll need these. I will need concrete. Can I make the fucking rocket silo? I need the blue chips, right? I need blue chips. I thought I brought enough steel to make... Yeah, I should have brought enough stuff for two. Awesome. 2 rocket silos. So that when we want to leave, we can actually leave. This is a good change compared to what I did with the Vulcanus, where I had to start everything from scratch, because I landed there like a fucking dumbass, without bringing anything. Not proud of that, by the way. We'll have to do some form of solar power for the foreseeable future. Dude, I need to fucking get mech armor. Holy shit. I really don't want to give up, like, my leg and Roboport. Not that I should be having a legendary armor already, but still. My inventory is filling up really fast, huh? It's fine. We're here to replace a bunch of the landfills, so that printing this later is going to be super easy. And then... Okay, this can't all be covered by a single one. Which is unfortunate. But I think we just cope. And then I should be able to connect it up here. Yeah, I can place it on there. Yeah, that doesn't block any of them. Cool. So now we can start producing a small amount of stuff. Oh, oops, I just destroyed my own creation. Grow, my creature. Grow! Grow! Yes! The plants must grow. I need to get rid of this goddamn ore in my inventory. One thing's for sure, and this is at least like a pretty decent way of getting rid of, like, excess stuff. Alright, so... I aided it, fellas. Okay, it's now out of fluid. That's fine. That means I can move this. So what do I want to do here, right? Because everything needs to stay in motion. Well, I'll have to bring in stuff from here and stuff from there. I think there's gonna be... I think my base is gonna run over here. So this might have to be where I farm my other tree type. I have agri towers. Yeah, but this might be too small a spot. Let me check up here. Yeah, okay, my inventory is filling up really badly. What can I use jelly for? Using stock inserters. Rocket fuel from jelly. Okay. Biolube. Bioflux. Golden biter egg. Okay. Oh, we have like a lot of seeds now. Oh shit, most of this area is plantable? What? Natural jelly nut soil. Jelly nut wetland. Like if I'm gonna place this here and like put a bunch of seeds in there. Actually, how are the other farms going? Oh, you're done for. Oh shit! Hold on. I'm gonna run out of seeds if I don't clean this quick. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be farming yet because I don't have a way to get seeds. I need a consistent way to get seeds. I probably should just be letting that stuff spoil. Because I kinda will need the spoilage. I'm gonna throw down a warehouse, dude. I'm gonna throw these ores in there for now. Because I need to forget about them. Ores. Ores. Like, look at how much garbage I have. I don't think I need any of, like, most of this stuff. Let me throw this back in here, then. Oh, hold on. Hi. Did my Discord shit itself? No, maybe. Epic. Okay, I'm not gleballing right now. Mr. Gleba, please help me.
Yeah, yes. Let me in. Password.
Oh, there's a password on there? Yeah. Hold on. I think I sent this password to Herazer the other day. Give me a second. I need to find it real quick. Oh, yeah, right. I think the password's this.
Huh.
I don't think anyone would guess that. I set up a small solar array. Or at least partially. Because I tried to cook something with, like, heat exchangers. but it's ass, so...
Hmm.
And then I have the transport ship going back and forth for a couple more solar materials. Yeah, it's just I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I can burn spoilage. And then I'll get like some steam out of it and stuff. And then I realized, yeah, this is gonna be a good sink for spoilage, but not good enough. This is more like what kind of setup you'd want to do on Aquila, where you just have like rocket fuel going into heating towers. That's what you do on Aquila, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How's Arc Raiders, by the way? Because I see you playing it a lot.
Amazing.
That's good. Oh, you can make solid
Yes.
fuel from ammonia, and then... Oh, yeah, with the solid fuel you can make... Okay, I see now how you're supposed to get that. Okay. I don't think I'm making a lot of... I'm making a lot of solar panels on Vulcanus. Am I still out of solar? Or am I still out of copper? Go, I need more. Feed me more copper. Yeah, okay, like I did not set up enough copper plate foundries on Vulcanus. So now I don't have enough copper to make all these solar panels. I have two, like, max speed unbeaconed foundries, just throwing it into a chest and then letting the box pick it up, but it's not enough. I thought it'd be enough. It'll be enough at some point. Did you get in?
Slowly. Getting in.
Gonna throw that in there. Is there any point in the wood in, like, keeping it? Probably not, right?
Nope.
Cool, I'm
Need
gonna
wood.
go throw that in here then. There goes the wood. Oh well, that is what it is. Welcome.
Where am I? I'm still
I
here.
think you might
Okay.
still be on Fulgora. Yeah, just take the hopper. To Gleba. There's drones here.
Here it is.
Oh!
Oh, I didn't know it'd do that. Oh, I left some stuff behind, I guess.
That's fine. I'm just gonna deconstruct all of it and just, like, do that. It'll clean itself up. It's not as if we're not gonna have to like, Fulgora's gonna have to be remade at some point. I'll find a different island and I'll build a base from scratch. I think, like, this island might be good. Because it needs a lot more scrap, and then I want to start mass producing, like, silly amounts of holmium. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff in here. The transport ship should be coming back over soon to hand over more solar panels and accumulators. Solar power on Gleba is fine, right?
Oh, absolutely not. No, it's not.
Balls. Oh, yeah, it's 50%. What the fuck? Well, what is the good power plant for Gleba? Because I don't know it.
Heat.
Yeah, I would assume so. So I made this, but I don't think I have a good power source for it at all.
Well, you're gonna have a good power source. Eventually. But you have to build it.
Yeah, do we need to bring any, like, Gleba research somewhere to get that, or no?
No.
Let's see. Artificial soil requires 500 nutrients. I see. You know, I already placed these down in the hope that it would be decent placement. I don't even know if these islands are any good.
I guess it's better than nothing. Gonna... Yeah, it's fine, but you need both the fruit.
I have the seeds for both. There's also, I decided I would build over here because there is green to the left and purple to the, sorry, the other way around. Purple to the left, green to the right.
Hope you have lots of landfill, which you probably do.
Oh, I have like a crap load of landfill. I have still like 1,000 on me, and I can always tell the transport ship to go grab some from Vulcanus, because I have like 32 rockets on Vulcanus. And I currently have buffered, let me double check, about 30,000 landfill on Vulcanus. I think we're good on landfill. You can just take some bots out of here. There should be more. How's Gleba going? Mr. Gleba has finally arrived, and he's gonna show me how to Gleba all over the place.
Here we go. Belts. Underground splitters, loaders, everything. Yes.
Yeah, everything. I showed you the whole shebang that I was gonna send over, and then I decided to send over more. And then I discovered I had to quality condense a bunch of cargo bays because I did not have... I did not have enough storage on the ship. Yeah, so Herazer may have drenched his keyboard, and that's why he isn't here right now.
Oh. Shit happens.
Yep. Made his keyboard take a swim, huh? It is what it is.
Efficiency modules, that's perfect.
Yeah. I've been using efficiency modules in the likes of Vulcanus too, just because it lowers the drain on the power plants. If you're not using the module slots, you might as well just chuck into efficiency.
Yes. I don't need that LDS. Okay.
Alright, we have airdrops. I'm gonna go drop in a bunch of stuff so we have a little bit of solar to go off of. And then I did not bring any landfill. I'll drop down some concrete for our convenience. And then I will tell her to go get a crap load of landfill. How about that? I'll tell her to get like 8k landfill. Can be back in a moment. Okay. Then what else should I drop down? I'll drop down some of the calcite as well. That's 16 rows, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna fit easily. Yep. I had it for 5 to 6 years to do this job. Let me just put some of the landfill in my inventory in here. There you go. I think Eraser also had a bunch on him, but, well, yeah, he had the DC because he drenched his keyboard.
Ah.
Anyways, so, there's already a bunch of ores in here with a basic solar power setup. So technically we could start something. So, to process the fruits, you just want to turn it into mash? Do you want to do that on site? Or do you want to do that over here? Like, where?
I mean, on site, I guess.
Where do we do that in?
A lot of different ways to do it.
Yeah, because this is a spoil time. Oh, that's a spoil time of an hour. I guess you don't do it on site because the spoil time of the Yumiko is drastically higher than the one on the mash. The mash spoils in 3 minutes. So having to transport the mash from the farming location to your main site, where you're going to process it, is going to mean it spoils much further than when the Yumiko travels and then the seeds travel back. Let me grab a bunch of belts. Biochamber. Oh, you're making nutrients.
Yes. I need to go find an egg.
There's an egg raft over here, where I'm standing.
Do we have an iron plate? Probably not.
No, but we can make some. My face when the foundry, pointing into the foundry, does foundry things.
Yeah, that sounds like fabric things.
And then, like, I'm gonna foundry all over the place. There's your plates, good sir.
Yay.
Yay! I did bring a bunch of steel, but I was like, oh, I don't need to bring plates.
Huh.
Maybe I should have brought plates. I'm gonna take a quick look. How many rockets is sending? Dude, if you look at the Vulcanus Space Hub area, look at how many rockets are just going full of landfill.
Ah.
What?
Stone.
Uploading stone. Hey, if it works, it works. You know, I'm not gonna complain. It's free. And all that landfill is made in like this little corner by this one singular assembler. It's made like 40,000 already.
Oh, that's right. They're like ridiculously fast.
Yeah, the bottleneck here is the loading speed. Actually, I think I could do faster by replacing this with these. I have to get the loaders over real quick. Give it a second. Yep, there they come. Speed up the process. Okay, yeah, that is so much faster. That is kind of silly. I think I could put a second speed module in there. I'm gonna put 4 speed modules in there. It went from I'm constantly empty to I'm so full. Okay, now it's outspeeding it. Now it's outspeeding it. That's making a good bit of landfill. Faster than I'm bringing in stone, actually. Now I look at it. The chest is emptying rather rapidly. Nah, it's fine. Glory to the landfill buffer. Excuse me. Anyways, what do you think of the Vulcanist base? I call it the bus and balls. Because it's like a main bus with two rockets out of balls at the top.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Also, I'm making like 633 green chips per second. I'm legit just gonna go to Fulgora on my space age runs before I go to Vulcanus. Because going to Vulcanus with EM plants is so nice, but you don't really miss the foundry on Fulgora. If you're playing vanilla, I think the only thing you would miss from Vulcanus is like, would probably be the cliff explosives, if you're going to Fulgora.
Yeah. Where do I find the eggs?
Oh, the eggs, they were like, just look on your map, they're the red highlighted thing, they're like over here. Wait, you're just gonna turn them into a biochamber immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not very common because, of course, I disabled enemies, but I did leave a couple of the pentapod stuff and biter stuff to spawn. There's like a bunch of them up here, but we might want to keep those around so we have a nearby source for breedables. Why aren't you out of rocket fuel? Excuse me? For some reason, some of the rocket silos seem to have broken. I don't know why.
Probably not. It's broken.
It's because of, like, the mini loaders. Oh, bacteria duplication. Cool. But can't you make bacteria using jelly as well? Yeah.
Yes.
Is there even much of a reason to do bacteria duplication then? Is it just more efficient?
It is. Oh yeah, much more.
Wicked. Okay, that seems to have fixed these silos. I don't know why they just stopped working, but they sure did. I also installed this mod that's been put into beta recently called Space Elevator. It's kind of cool. Just gonna see,
Interesting.
Right, I'm not doing anything right now. My bad. I should be cooking stuff up. Do you want me to just, like, automate the like make something that could automate the consumption of ores? And, like, make like a big jar of fluid? Hold on, I have a gift for you. Check your inventory. Give you a bunch of spoilage, because you can make nutrients with that.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You're welcome. Usually if you throw, like, mold in someone's face, they get angry, but Victoria Gleba players are like, holy shit, food!
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit, I may have just accidentally sent down, like, a bunch of belts above Vulcanus. Oops. I just sent down all of the green belts I had on the fucking creature. I'm so dumb. I'll fucking bring, like, 2k belts up. 3k belts, please. I need... Man. Oh, that's so smart of me. Okay, foundry time, because I like metallurgy. So, I'll also need a bunch of pipes. I have a bunch of pipes. What am I doing? So, how do you want to build the base? Do you want to, like, go this way? There's not really much of a bust you can do on Gleba, is there?
Nope, we can definitely go that direction.
Yeah, because then what I'll do is I will set up, like, all the foundries over here. But that might mean you need to wrap the jelly nut around a little bit. Oh, oops. Pentapog egg. We used the biochamber to make the biochamber here. Let me put a bunch of iron in there for you. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'd like to buffer a bunch of iron. We should have the same footprint, right? Then I'm going to need a main calcite belt. As well as an ore belt for both ore types. And then the foundries are going to have to get their ores like this. mirror it for copper. It's not overkill if I say it isn't. Cool. Then calcite comes in from over here. Nope, stop. Calcite's larger than that. Then let's see. By the way, I actually used the power switches on Volcatus. Am I weird?
Yes.
Thanks. I thought they were neat.
Oh. I just need to get some nut now. Not nut, the other one. The Yumako.
Yeah, there is stuff on the left for the. No wait, Yumiko's on the right, no?
Yes, it is.
Don't mind this. Let's see.
Hey, there's some unspoiled ones in this tower. Yeah, dude, shit, that's true.
And up it goes. I will probably end up setting up a calcite hauler between multiple planets.
Right. Where was more egg? I struggle to see them on the map.
Right, you have color blindness, right? There is egg like up here. There's like 5 patches on them. 5 small ones.
Perfect, only need one.
Yeah. Alright. That's ready to feed. And then... not a good spot. Iron ore, copper ore. Don't you love spoilage?
Yes.
I have 2 buffer storage chests here that we can also just dump the bacteria into so they can spoil. Anyways, we're making some molten copper now. And some molten iron. So this brings it down to minus 50. Oh, that's how you make those there, I guess. I also have a bunch of jelly nut and Yumiko seeds on me. A lot more jelly nut than Yumiko, but close enough. Oh, you're making soil. Okay. I'm gonna try to see what you're cooking. So you're making eggs. Those eggs you're using for... more eggs. And then more... oh, you're making more biochambers. That makes sense.
Yep.
But you do... oh, right, this is like the goofy chemical plant.
Yeah, you also need like 1,000,000 on them here.
There's no way to make nutrients using wood, is there?
No.
There might be. Oh. For a second I was like... oh, there's carbon dioxide in the nutrients, but that's only made on Vesta. And I'm looking for stuff that I could make on a space platform. Because I'm going to, for sure, make a space platform that can process oil, because you can use wood gasification. And making wood on a space platform is actually pretty viable, because you can get all the required materials for it just from asteroids. Which means that you can make... blue rockets. Which are better than explosive rockets. By a good bit. They have like 4 times the damage and a larger AoE blast. Have you seen the asteroid density on... have you seen the asteroid density on the asteroid belt?
No.
Go take a look at the space route. Inner asteroid belt to outer asteroid belt. I will just automate the production of some iron plates for you, so that way you don't have to worry about that for a moment. Let me see. Plate. Oh, you're just gonna do that here. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on. I have a plane. I have a plane. There we go. More. Bigger. Hi, Pink. How you doing? Hope you're doing good today. Aren't these eggs you have on the floor gonna spoil?
Yeah.
What do we do then? Just played Repo with FaZe, we shed our pants. That is kind of funny, actually. Hope you had a good time, though.
Spawned anything.
It should. It should still spawn something.
I don't think so.
Well, the item description says it still spawns something, so...
Yeah, but that thing cannot spawn. I'll put some eggs in my inventory, we'll see in 15 minutes.
You should go to the items list for cubic, and then inspect inverted cube jelly. After 3 minutes, it just spoils into an explosion. Alright, high check. Sure thing.
And a small tinted scorch mark. That's nice.
Yeah, they're cooking like that. I think you're gonna like Rubia too, because it's comparable to a Fulgora Gleba crossover.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really interesting. If you want, I can make some Logibots, and then we can handle some of the resource transportation automatically. Because I did not bring down the flying robot frames, actually. I may be stupid. Oh. Gun. Okay, I need to get slightly more projectile damage, but I'll do that later. Right now it's fine. I can almost one-shot the medium asteroids.
Ah.
Okay, no, never mind. That's just the fire rate. Alright. Transport ships on the way to bring in more landfill. Okie dokie. Also bringing like a bunch more calcite. That should still fit. Yeah, it should. And then here's the landfill. Do you need some extra construction bots?
Nope.
Epic. This is used to make Logibots with red circuits. Okie dokie. Logibot. 100 of those. Now you have Logibots, so you can use chests if you want.
Great.
Do I have more of these in here? I do, okay. Yeah, I only brought the most basic of chests. I don't think I have an active provider chest. But we can make those, because I did bring the circuits. Do, 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 do. Much better. Big chest. Oh. How far are the eggs? Spoilage wise?
Oh. 41.
Hold on, do you need like a big power pole?
No. I need a landfill.
Oh, hold on, I'll come give some landfill. How much landfill do you need?
A lot.
Stand still for a moment. How's this? I have like twice as much still. There's enough landfill to go around. Get the ghost in. I'll help place. Or do I need to set up a quick little... There's no real good way with the way this is set up right now to bring nutrients for like biochambers down here. I have an idea. I brought some speed modules down. I'm gonna speed up the creation of biochambers. Because that way those eggs should be on the belt for less long. Because the demand should go up. As long as the nutrients can keep up. But I think they can, if they run out of stuff, they can't, but it's fine. I don't think Gleba is gonna grow on me as much as like Fulgora did, but we'll see what happens. The music is definitely groovy though.
Yep.
Alright, I finished the solar. That's a decent power plant for the time being. Good enough. Yeah, so bacteria come in here. How are the bacteria made? I guess just like some input.
More bacteria, and if you have none, you can make them from the...
Yeah, just by default, like output. What, I need a biochamber taking in jelly, turning it into bacteria. Why can't I squeeze through there? But I'm coping. I'll take a couple of these. I'll see if I can cook.
Yes.
Right, so this is gonna make iron bacteria, this is gonna make copper bacteria. This is both gonna need spoilage. And I'm gonna need a couple green circuits. I'm just gonna make active provider chests. Let's see. Oh, I fucked that up. Great. Never gonna be able to unsee that. Active provider requires some red chips. There we go. So this takes spoilage out. Same goes for this. Bruh. From the belt, which nutrients could come in here. What else? I mean, jelly is used for all sorts of stuff, right?
Yes. Well, all of it is. Jelly, mash, bioflux.
I mean, considering all these materials have to spoil anyway, there's no real reason to produce the bacteria up here when we could be producing them, like, where we're actually making the jelly.
Yeah.
This spoilage shit's gonna make me go crazy, I swear to God. I mean, I already am, but you know what I mean. Okay, so fruit comes in, make mash. Then mash goes into... What would you say is the best way of making nutrients? Just use bioflux?
Yes.
Ooh, mash is also used for carbon. Prod modules are made with... Oh, I think I saw that mod in here that makes them work with carbon fiber instead of actual eggs. Though the upgrade for it uses golden biter eggs, so it's not as if you can avoid it. How are the eggs doing?
The eggs, they spoiled.
Oh, nothing happened?
Nothing happened.
Okay, that's good to keep in mind. So Yumiko mash is used for bioplastic, bioflux, carbon fiber, and bacteria. And that always the bacteria process always produces a spoilage, but that's fine. Makes 2 Yumiko mash. Active provider for spoilage. Excuse me? The protein shake has a yummy value of 17.63 megajoule.
Oh, cool. Can you use it in a biochimera then?
That is kind of cool, because it doesn't spoil.
Yeah, but there's plastic bottles when you use them. Interesting.
Yeah, but plastic's like kind of free, no? Like, plastic's not that big a deal to make. I think the carotene, yeah, okay, so you have to produce this on Rabaska. Which is fine. The only issue is, you know, Rabaska is kind of a pain in the ass because it kind of abandons regular power.
That's fine.
Okay, so that's the spoilage chest. Then out come the bacteria. They can go back to the start. Repairing, turning the keyboard up. It seems mostly fine, but I'm definitely good for the day. That's fine. The bacteria could spoil into copper ore inside the machine, no? If they back up too much. So then this would never extract it. Actually, how about I just blacklist spoilage? Because the spoilage is going to go into the active provider anyway. And then there's going to have to be a way to get nutrients in here. Do you think it's cringe if my first intuition to sort like to do Gleba is to use drones?
Do what you want. Interesting.
Oh, you're gonna direct feed the bioflux machine.
If I'm able to.
My arms are sore as shit, so they randomly decided to do a frisbee throw motion with a mug in my hand. It's whatever. What are you doing, Gleba-wise? I'm trying to figure out how I would do things, and now I see Piotr setting up bioflux. So I'm looking at him do that.
Pretty ratios.
He's so good at this, guys. He just took it all down.
I just want to build shit, so we're doing the fucking.
My thought, my
One thing make
thought.
one thing, not fucking direct insert 20 million different things into one machine. Oops. This.
My thought was to just like start with the bacteria. I don't know how many bacteria you need though. Like how much ore do you need on Gleba?
Enough to get you out of here.
To be fair, we already have all the rocket components and the rocket silos here. We could just leave.
Yeah.
What, then run a belt in the middle?
Yep.
One for seeds, one for mash. Like this. You want to use this one for seeds, the other one for mash? Like that?
No.
Other way around.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that means that... this goes like that. Oh, you already...
Do it.
No, you fumbled it. And then, for my sanity's sake... you need a couple power towers in there. Looking at someone doing something is an experience I'm sure accustomed to in Factorio. You're good, man. I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm gonna go good luck figuring this out. I think we'll figure it out in due time. What do we do with any potential spoilage? Do we run it around the outside? Or do we just... because Yumiko fruit might spoil. I would have... I don't...
You burn it or do any other recipes with it. Let's see.
Because it's not the mash that I'm worried about. I know the... like, the main fruit... gives only... like it's an hour to spoil, but that's still an hour that could pass. It's like, assuming you have input fruit here... then... do you think this is all the Yumiko processing we'll need? Because we are technically not building this very expandable. Okay, cool, epic.
Well, I think the way to make this expandable is a little different on this planet. The better way, the best way.
Loop-de-loops.
Yes, but let's see.
Alright, I have like a spoilage output thing here. Maybe not the most useful, but I would rather not deadlock a system because I got lazy.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see.
Right, yeah, it should be like this. And then the Yumiko... like the incoming fruit, I'm going to say that the spoilage goes to the left. So if that goes round and round, then this also filters out the spoilage from it.
Yes. Let's see.
That's where the spoilage goes. That's not the belt you just disconnected? Oh, you want to put it on there.
I want...
There.
my farm inputs connected.
Something like this
So
could work.
Yes, this is the...
The outer one is the spoilage one. Because it's in less demand, so we're using the slower inserters on that. That's gonna make everything land on one side of the belt.
Yep.
It's all gonna go on the outside. Are you sure you want that?
Yep.
Is there a reason for that?
Actually, I don't want this on this belt at all, right? I want this gone, right? So,
The spoilage?
yeah. So, thinking this and that, yeah, and then you can tell it to go away.
Awesome, wicked. That works. So this is some spoilage output then. What I will do is, because I like doing that, I will label this with spoilage. Cool, okay, so we have Yumiko in. Mash comes out here. You want me to just copy paste this for the other fruit as well?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Wait, can't you... Can I do...
Yeah, should I just put it up here? Like on the left. Like over here. Or is that too close?
I think that's fine, actually.
I'll just go change the recipes then. Right, because this is configured directly to Yumiko. Wait, why are these long-handed inserters here to put the items inside of these machines? They don't need to be there. Because this outer belt's for spoilage anyway. Only spoilage should go over here. Not anymore?
Not anymore. Not anymore, no.
Oh, wait, you're putting nutrients on there.
The
Ah.
most common spoilable on there.
I found out why you only wanted it on one side. I see now. Hold on.
Well, this is gonna be... There's gonna be another thing here, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, you could just configure that.
For this thing. Just do this. Oh, yeah, this.
Hey, our last eggs may have spoiled.
That's fine, I can find more.
Okay, but they are not very common, so it's gonna suck.
Also, you can... if you have a recycler, there's a million of biochambers here. Get
Does
eggs
that
from...
just make egg? Oh, I guess that just make egg. Do quality eggs spawn quality enemies?
Yes.
That's really funny. So that's why
I think...
enemies can have quality. Wait, I can...
There is a way to make quality decibel. How?
FYI, you can pin players. Next to the logistics system menu, on the top right, you can find a players thing, and you can just pin people, and I can just hover over you. And just see what you're doing.
Ah,
Hi, how's it going?
interesting.
Yeah, I just discovered that. I can rename the pin, too. But I don't think I will. Do you want to give them a shared spoilage belt?
Yeah. You definitely do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go change up these,
We don't need this anymore. This whole thing isn't really that necessary anymore.
There we go. Then seeds go out here.
That's
Seed.
a little off.
Then the fruit goes in here. The jelly nut. Then, do you want the honors of linking these two up together? Or, actually, I have a better idea. Might not be peak, but I will get it to work. Make it one big loop-de-loop. Yeah, and this will then jump over like that. Unfortunately, that does mean I'm flipping the direction of the belt, of the spoilage belt on here. Which means this needs to send its stuff up instead of down. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I will turn this belt around too. That makes it a lot easier to do this. Then this belt can be like this. Why was this the way it was? Right, so you have incoming spoilage or incoming fruit. You prioritize that. And then the spoiled fruit gets priority. Okay, so new fruit can come in. Alright. Both the setups should be linked now.
Yes.
We have a small issue here. Actually, is that true? We are sending nutrients the wrong way. Because this thing right here, this splitter, will contain nutrients. It will receive nutrients from the spoilage belt, because we're also putting that on there.
Okay. Cool.
I guess that works, yeah. Actually, this looks better. Yeah, then for this side, that should be fine. Do you want to set up some basic farming then? Oh, you're doing stuff up here. That might actually be a better idea, yeah, instead of letting all our outputs spoil.
Well, as long as I could set up the nutrient production, this can just produce even if it's not gonna get used. So,
Won't you need
okay.
long-handed inserters as well? Like a long and a short?
Yeah. Let's see. I like this pattern.
Okay. And then I think we could put one substation in the middle. Nope, it's slightly too big.
Should have a lot of. Be able to just power this with medium. Oh.
I'll just do that because it's aesthetically pleasing. There we go. Then yeah, spoilage stuff. I'm gonna clean out a little bit of space. Satisfying sound. Do. It's a peaceful life, chopping down wood using drones. I'm taking the stromalite, so I have more iron to work with. There is I think there's a mod in here. I don't know if I installed it or if it's like a dependency from some other mod, but we can farm another plant here for stone.
Interesting.
Yeah, slipstack. Which grants us spoilage and stone. So there is some source of stone on here that isn't just ass. Oh, here, I found some. Polyp. Oh, you get it from spoilage and water. Nifty. Let's see. Jelly nut seeds go on this line. Oh, you're already gonna prepare to send some of the leftover spoilage to the burning machine.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. I mean, as long as we don't need it, right? What do you think of my Twitch title, by the way?
I haven't looked. Let me see. Well, it's correct.
Let's see, okay. So you aren't gonna consider recycling the spoilage from over here? Like, you're not taking the spoilage from this, you're directly burning it? Instead of bringing it over here where you could make nutrients with it?
I don't want to make nutrients with it.
Then how are you gonna feed nutrients to these machines? Oh, I see you have long-ended inserters ready to do that. What are you cooking?
A loop.
I see. Are you gonna make like a main nutrients loop?
No.
Oh wait, you're bringing bringing
Bioflux.
bioflux down there. I see. You know, that makes a lot of sense actually. That makes a lot of sense.
I know, right? And I can also, let's see. Wait, I was gonna build another nutrient loop for this machine because it.
Oh well, the first I guess the first fruit comes in. It can't get processed yet, so it's just gonna sit on the belt and turn round and round.
Until it's gone.
I like looking at it. I'll be honest. I have the same issue with Kovarex too, and I think I now have a couple too many green rock. Or brown rock. How do you call it again?
The glowing ones are green.
The other ones are brown? That's okay, that would make sense. I have a little bit of rock.
Oh. Yes.
It's just been running for a little while. I haven't been back to Novice, not like Novice in like 2 weeks. So this has been running the entire time. Honestly, it goes hard. Jelly nuts also spoilable in 1 hour. Yep. Let me. Do you want me to set up some jelly nut farming too? Is this like partially artificial soil? Like, how do you do this?
No, it's not, but you can put some down when we have it.
Okay.
You can just copy what I built, and it should work.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. You're like putting this. You're taking the seeds onto the thing, and then you're putting the nut. The thingamabob. Yes.
Something like that.
I'm very good at languaging today. Not really, but, you know, we ignore that. You know what? No, maybe it's not a good idea to put a belt balancer up here. Because it shouldn't matter anyway. Bioflux machine go brr. Don't forget that this will also make spoilage.
Yep. Doesn't matter though, because spoilage will get filtered. Big deal.
No, I mean, the nutrients are already looking to spoil inside of the Bioflux machine.
Yeah, that's fine.
How are you taking that out?
With the Bioflux.
Oh, you mean it's just gonna go back onto the loop?
It's gonna go where the Bioflux goes. Yeah.
I guess fair. We've actually made a little bit of steam. Wow. I
Wild.
don't think that seeds are supposed to go over here, are they?
No.
Well, the seeds were in the burning machine.
They weren't burnt?
No,
Oh, yeah,
because...
I'm there by accident.
Yeah, they weren't burnt because I have a... I set it to only insert when below 600 C.
Yeah, I put them on the rock belt and I couldn't find them. I don't think I looked hard enough either, so... Probably why they were still there.
Oh. Well, at least they didn't get burned, because we would have to look for more. But it is what it is. It looks like the entire setup is now warm enough to start producing steam, which is nice. What else can we do with jelly and the other stuff? Should I make something for the bacteria? Like, should I copy a setup like this and just...
Bacteria's gonna be a little different, I think.
It just takes a couple jelly, no? A couple jelly and some mash.
Yeah, but you wanna duplicate the bacteria at some point.
Yeah, but can't we just get rid of the old setup then and just build something new? My face went.
I don't know.
This costs 3 jelly apiece. Okay, yeah, I guess the duping recipe is supposed to be twice as effective as the,
It's more than twice as effective.
Yeah, because you do it in biochamber, right?
And it's 10x the output.
You're not, like, priority splitting these. Is that the intention?
I mean,
I set these to priority just now so that it would go into Bioflux first, because it feels like Bioflux is like the most important material on this.
yeah.
Also, these output inserters are not filtered.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but like the short one should be the bioflux. The long one should be the... Long should be spoilage, no? Oh,
Long
no, wait,
is
that's...
in. Oh,
Oh, I see now. Long is supposed to take in that... Okay.
right. Now I need a jelly nut farm.
Yeah, we can do that over here. It's like reasonably close. Gleba, the planet where if you don't come here with a mech suit, you get stuck on every single fucking twig in existence.
Yes. Let me just grab some manually for that.
I have some in my inventory. Let me give some. Let me give some to you. Give me a second.
I
Stand still.
already grabbed so much.
Yeah, but I have more. Oh, I need to... Fuck it. Let me click on you. That is the wrong thing. There you go. There's like a bunch more jelly nut. Have fun.
Yes.
I like playing Factorio. My schoolmates immediately like, no, Casper, don't!
Ah.
Do 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 do. There's so much cane. So much wood.
There we go. Bacteria cultivation.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's making 10%
We're going to
air
have
bacteria
to...
makes
We're going to have to at least have some system that kickstarts it, no?
yeah, it's the spoilage to nutrient machines.
Because you can't always go and get new bacteria.
Oh yeah, that's the bacteria from jelly and bacteria from mash recipes do, I guess. You have that as a backup to kickstart it.
How do we ensure that we can always get more seeds?
You always get more seeds.
No, I mean... The machines can't not process the materials, right?
Yeah, correct.
No. Ooh, it's coming to life. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
I have the feeling it might not be a bad idea to put a belt balancer in the corner here.
Where? Why? Where?
Like over here. There's not. No, there is enough space. I just have to move this down one tile and shove this over a little bit. And then I can put a belt balancer in here. That way, because the fruits arrive at the top belt first. Right?
How are you spitting out spoilage? Where's that coming from? Well, you, because I forgot to filter. Oops.
Like that. Cool. Here, so I've added a belt balancer here because our fruit will arrive at the top machines before it does at the bottom, which means that those will always get stuck first. Oh, and stuff is spoiling on the belt. That's fine, right?
Yeah, yeah, no.
The TLDR is just after the loop, like, during the loop, we filter for spoilage, so if it spoils on the quote-unquote bus, it's fine. Because whenever it would go into one of the sites it would be processed in, it would get filtered out anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, now... there is a minor problem. I'm just gonna set this to always be on. Same for this one. Because we're starting to... Wait, why are nutrients escaping into the spoilage?
Because I forgot to filter. I'm just gonna leave them there.
I'm gonna make it eat through... I'm gonna make it eat through the spoilage for a little bit. There is a lot of spoilage, yeah. Holy guacamole.
I think a bunch of nutrient spoil or something.
Well, we're able to get rid of it at a rapid pace.
Yeah. Something somewhere went bad.
Yeah, I would assume so. A bunch of the nutrients are spoiling right now. Well, at least it's nice we have a like a disposer. A way of disposing of all of this. I'll just leave these top ones to always devour anything that reaches them. And then I'll keep the ones below to only devour when they need more temperature.
Yes.
Because those top ones are more than fast enough to keep up with this belt. This looks kind of nice. I mean, we only have nutrients. Don't you only make nutrients out of bioflux?
Yes.
So what happens if all the bioflux happens to spoil and you have no incoming jelly nut?
Nutrient from spoilage.
So does it use this fall? Oh, it does use that fallback. But then how do you guarantee that those nutrients go into this bioflux machine before they go onto the belt? Because that loader will take them out really fast.
It actually has a lower priority for some reason, which works.
Okay. Wicked. I did not know that.
For it for some reason. I don't know how that works, but it does.
I have like a bunch more spoilage. I guess I'll just put this in this chest for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilage makes such a mushy sound. I like it. Wouldn't it be unwise to already create a small buffer of burnt spoilage, no?
We could do that.
I mean, we have so much spoilage going out, we might as well. This makes my brain tingle. It's nice. Wait, so this is one enclosed loop for these farms down here, but why are we not including the spoilage with the, nutrients with the nutrient loop up here? Is there a reason for that?
I just felt like it, I guess. No good reason.
Also, we didn't leave enough space to let the molten liquids go in between. If we're gonna do like a mini bus over here.
Okay, you don't really have to combine the main buses at all, because what you will be crafting out of metal is completely separate from what you will be crafting out of
I guess that's fair.
fruit products. Like
Let's
the
go
only
set
thing
up
they
a
use
jelly
the
now
fruit
for a minute.
product is stack inserter, and that's it.
Yeah, but even then... Let me see, stack inserter.
It's just jelly, so you just need to bring jelly and carbon fiber, but
You could probably just bot in the bulk
anything.
inserters and the processing units. Let's see, so... I'm gonna put a little chest here that allows me to destroy any item that's inside of here, because I don't want these items. I have like a crap ton of wood in my inventory, I don't want it.
Wood is definitely birding material. Do not give me wood.
Wood, please. The wood machine hungers. Oh, well. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as we're not putting stone in there.
Let's change your heat pipe setup. This annoys me that they're going through each other, because I'm pretty sure that's slow.
It is really not optimal. Yeah, what do you want to tinker with?
Just add.
Oh, that slows it down?
Yeah, I think so.
Last I checked, it didn't.
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever, good enough.
I mean, wider heat pipe is more heat transfer per second.
Is it?
I really don't think you need to live with these. I'm pretty sure you're just always gonna have enough heat. Anything else is just waste anyways.
Oh, suddenly the spoilage is racking up. Probably because the wood burns so much slower.
Yeah, spoilage does burn really fast.
Yeah, the inserter speed has kind of deadlocked this. Hold on, let me fix this. That's fixed it, I think. Yeah, it's gobbling it all up now. Oh, and there's a sudden power demand. Ah, that makes sense. It's night. And it's fixed itself. Though now we're out of nutrients on this main belt. Oh, no, it's
Yeah,
it's
because
doing
there's
that one
no
thing.
fruit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fruit time. Oh, you're just kind of chucking it down here like this.
Yep, that works.
Boing, boing.
Hold on, this is gonna harvest a bunch of garbage first, isn't it? Oh wait, no, you already cleared this.
Yeah, I cleaned all of it.
No garbage then. EP.
There's a lot of things you can farm with this, goddamn.
Sure.
Yeah, check
Right.
the list.
Clip stack, that's new. Teddy cap, that's buildable on almost every planet. Or every planet actually. What?
Gives you chitin. What is
What do you
chitin
mean
good
you
for
can build
again?
humico seeds on volcanoes? What cursed mod has this?
Wait, what?
Humico seed buildable on and it's every planet.
Can only be planted on Yumiko soil, but you probably have to use artificial soil, which can... Oh, can only be crafted on. What the fuck? Wait, you... Would you really be able to plant Yumiko on fucking Vulcanus? That could be so funny.
No, because you can't put the soil there.
No, it doesn't say... It says crafting requirement. Oh, it must be placed over the wetland. Right, yeah.
Yeah. But you can place the wetland on Terra Palace and the idea, apparently.
Are you looking at the... Are you looking at Jelly Nut?
I'm looking at some sort of plant. This is gonna be right at the edge, that's fine.
Fishing tower. What is this good for? Accepted seed. Fish food.
Probably farming fish, but I don't know why you wouldn't just biochamber it.
It's Merax's fish. It's like tropical fish.
Ah, silly fish.
Yeah.
Not here because it blocks the stupid planting area.
Oh, that's kind of silly. Wait, how does that work then? How does this tower work? I'm hovering over it. It gives like yellow and green tiles.
Yes, if you look at the map, you need to look for this tile. Natural gelinate soil.
Mm-hmm.
A wetland is where you can put artificial soil. And like over here where there's like just some random red vein stuff, you need overgrowth soil. Just the stuff you make with spider eggs.
Oh, that sucks. So wait, you would need to bring biter eggs all the way over here?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah, but it still stinks.
I guess.
Okay, so when this base dies, we kind of need it... We kind of need some of the incoming fruit to spoil. I'm just, like, thinking about, like, a what-if scenario. So if the fruit spoils, we can convert it into nutrients. But
Where's
what
the
if we
stock?
run out of all the seeds?
You really shouldn't. It's not possible to run out of seeds. You always get more than you. Oh. Oh, there's some nutrients. You always get more seeds than you consume.
I hope that.
Yes.
I still have, like, a bunch of angry towers in my inventory. Do you want them? Here, have all of them.
Ah. How wide is this biome here?
Looks pretty big.
Yeah, this should be fine.
wood in my inventory. Be gone, foul beast. You know what? I'm just gonna set up a little robot thingy that's just gonna request wood. There we go. And now if we get wood in our inventory, we can just trash it. And it should put it inside the requester chest. I'm gonna go test this out. Gleba trying not to have goofy music. I'll give it to the composer. It certainly is a unique vibe. Oh.
Best vibe.
What the It is almost midnight and I do have uni tomorrow, so I'm gonna see for how long I'm gonna stay up.
Alright.
Ay, ay, ay. Now, wait a minute. We don't have enough spoilage coming in. No, actually, that doesn't matter. This entire section of the build is just yucky. Okay, I like that. I think I'm starting to understand how Gleba works. It's just like... I'm so stupid, so... I need like several hours to build something like this if I'm like doing this for the first time. I think I get how it works. It's just like I don't think I would have built this fast. Well, one upside is that I was aware that I would need a lot of landfill, so we have a lot of landfill. They need me to get more landfill, I could send more landfill.
Like, unless you want to build on the actual highlands, you need landfill. Landfill aplenty.
I'm gonna send this thing to get like 20k more landfill. Because we're not using any of the resources on it right now anyway. Actually, did I send down the... Okay, I sent down a couple EM plants. Good. Did I intrude on this biome with the solar panels? Oh, I did.
Yeah, little.
I mean, we can get rid of them, but there's also like a lot more plantable space down here.
No. There isn't a lot more plantable space actually, because it's all the yucky soil that doesn't grow.
How about that? I'm gonna go get rid of a bunch of this. So it's not in the way of the trees.
About to be hijacked for this purpose.
Sorgi!
Oh great. This has harvested a bunch of garbage. That doesn't really...
That doesn't spoil?
That doesn't go on the Yupako belt. It should get burnt. Let's see. Let me just stop this belt and find all of the garbage. Wood.
All my wood is getting erased right now. Because I said it, I don't want any wood to the logistics system, so it puts it all in the requester chest.
Yes. Okay, I think I got all the garbage off the belt.
I'm gonna put all this copper in here. There we go. I should flip the direction this goes in. I don't think I can without taking it out of here. So what, it's waiting for Yumiko and then... Alright, you're rebuilding the farm right now?
Then I think it would be a good idea to make some overgrowth, no, artificial soil.
Let me see, what's the recipe for artificial soil? It needs landfill. Nutrients and seeds. So if we have excess seeds, sure. I'm probably gonna end up playing this more tomorrow evening. Would you be available then?
Yes.
Wicked. Yeah, but you also need seeds, so like...
That's what the chests are for.
Oh, that's what the chests are for.
Because right now, we just need it. Like, do not have enough. Wait, this is not made in a biochamber.
Oh, right. Yeah, we need the funny greasy egg. Fuck. If the entire base deadlocks, aren't we just boned?
No.
Like, in regard to the eggs? We could
recycle biochambers. So you can keep a couple of them in the chest and just...
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we could also just freeze them because they last for 25 hours. Like, have like two eggs in a freezer. Like, frozen eggs. And then when, like if... my face went, I'm a little restarted. Give me a second. Yummy fruit. Yummers.
Oh, only 2 seeds for 1 soil. That's nice, I guess. How many extra seeds do I have? Not many, but I can get some.
I mean, there's 10 in here that you probably could like take 4 out.
I probably could take all of them. I think that there will be more as soon as I finish harvesting.
It made a bunch of soil for you. I put a couple seeds in there. Those nutrients are gonna spoil.
That's fine.
Yes. Turn into goop. Oh, well, there it goes. I have an idea, actually. Hold on. Spoil? There we go. Dude, I'm starting to be super cooked. Oh. I guess that makes sense. Oh, let me get some more soil. Here's more soil. Here, let me give you some more. There you go. It's like 150. Enjoy.
Yes.
Hooray! I found more. Yeah. So I'm fucking mesmerized staring at this shit. Holy fuck. Oh, that's just. I guess all these nutrients are just gonna go poof, right?
Yes. How else are you gonna burn stuff to make power?
You know what? That's actually a good take. I hadn't thought about it like that. Oh, right now we're just buffering all the steam. Which I don't hate.
As soon as you actually get some foundries going, it's gonna be a lot.
Gonna evaporate, yeah.
Right now, if you look at the power usage, it's 1 megawatt, pretty much.
Yeah, there's like no power usage. Let's see, that's
all
5,
these machines run off food.
6, 7. Oh, I'm out of thingamabobs. That might be a good idea to send a couple more of these up, actually. Factor of 7. 21, 42. I'll send up 42. Chat, I have the camera off right now, but if you could see my face right now, I'm like giga yawning. Happy days. Why do all these plants just immediately turn into spoilage? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I guess they needed some kind of way of getting spoilage without, like, sacrificing your jelly nut and stuff.
I guess.
Excuse me. Let's see, you can make ice in the freezer with water. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think we have a. I think I picked a pretty decent spot to start now, because,
Yeah.
like, we landed up here next to all this stone, like these tiny patches, and it's like maybe you wanted to build here, but it's like, small swamp. This is big swamp, much better. go. And there's more bioflux. What's missing over here? Oh,
Maybe
soil.
some
Hold on.
accident.
There's no seeds for the soil, unfortunately. Let me see. I'm gonna go back over here for a moment. Alright, I may have taken like a metric, like a genuine fuck ton of jelly nut, and I'm gonna go put that in the machines now. And then hopefully you'll get a bunch of seeds that we can make, stuff with. We're not using the jelly fast enough.
Yeah. Well, this is a big spoilage machine anyways. We're not actually making anything.
Yeah, I'll just take the jelly and the other stuff and I'll turn it into bacteria. That way it's actually used for something. The goal is seeds right now. And, you know, we can use the iron later. There's a big enough tank for molten iron.
Why does it say this is running at 96 UPS? What is this?
Could be the sheer amount of mods.
Yeah, but why is it running faster than it should?
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, yep, because Razor and I, we put the game on a slightly faster speed earlier. That would be it.
Interesting.
And I'll stop collecting this now. Never mind, I still want these machines to be processed. To process this stuff. So I guess I'll just take the jelly nut out and like manually process it. No, because that's less efficient.
There we go.
Yeah, but I thought of just turning it into
Wrong stuff. What is this? Oh, crap. Oh, that to spoil eventually.
Yeah. that indeed looked a little too green for comfort.
That was the
I do have
wrong
a shitload of seeds now though. That's really good. Let me make you a bunch of soil.
Let's go. What the hell did I just press? Which key is the belt visualizer one?
G. Just yeah, you can see how this one belt comes from over here. Wow. I actually think the belt visualizer is kind of neat. I'm wondering, should we just prod module all the fruit producers? Or like the fruit processors?
Yeah.
Let me go do that. There we go.
produces more than a belt, so...
Hmm?
It still produces more than a belt, so that's fine.
These machines are running out of nutrients. Yeah, we don't have any incoming Yamako. I think it's because we don't have enough seeds. It'll fix itself in the long term, but alright, there's a bunch more soil. Did you ghost plan some of the soil here, or should I just start placing it just like willy-nilly?
I mean, as long as you keep it grid aligned 3x3, that should be fine.
Okay. Oh, and there's a little bit more stuff going around now.
And I need seeds to go on the soil now, given that there's a lot
Yeah,
more
that's
of it.
why I told it to start burning the jelly again.
Oh yes, it has harvested.
Okay, that's gonna make more bioflux. There's gonna be more nutrients. Hooray, hooray. There we go. Do you have enough seeds in this now? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I guess then we keep burning. It's making so much jelly, it doesn't know what to do with it. Like, we're gonna need these stack inserters so soon. Holy shit.
Yep.
It's kind of convenient that biochambers don't use power, but it is still kind of weird.
Well,
I mean, it's a machine that's running entirely off of just nutrients.
yeah.
Is it because it's alive? I would assume it's because it's alive.
Yes. Look closely at the animation.
Yeah, but it's so made out of
Actually,
metal,
what-
though.
What's inside the glass thing, you think?
No clue. Maybe the pentapod?
That is a pentapod, yes. You see 5 legs. They kind of like move around a little. And it's making stuff.
Ha, we love bioslavery. When do we get biolab, actually? It's right. We need this science to research it now.
Possibly.
For once, tree seeding might actually be kind of useful. Because you can turn trees into, like... Oh, I already unlocked tree seeding, never mind. You get wood processing from Manula.
Huh.
TLDR, you can use it to get wood gasification up, which gives you oil. So you don't need crude oil to make oil products. You can use wood. You don't need coal either. Let's see, biolab is locked behind. Oh, you need captivity first. I mostly came here for advanced asteroid processing. Oh, corundum's gonna make us allow us to make a lot more nutrients. Check this recipe out.
Nutrient.
Calcium sulfate. And then making it is like... Eventually you get a recipe, I think? Yeah, calcium sulfate recovery, so
Slower
that...
though. It's still slower than the basic bioflex, the base bioflex recipe.
Yeah, but I think it's mostly for other planets. Like an efficient recipe for other planets.
I guess.
Wait, you get 80 nutrients from 5 bioflux with this. And this gives you 40 for 5, so it technically doubles your efficiency bioflux-wise. I guess that's okay. It's cool, at least. Dude, Corundum is such a well-made mod because it makes up all sorts of chemistry. And, like, actually describes it a little bit.
You would love Pyanodons.
I don't think I would love Pyanodons. I think I'm good.
Everyone loves Pyanodons, what do you mean?
No, I think I'm good. Ooh, yeah, right. Nutrient cycle is going to be super useful on Luna. Fertilized greenhouse growth. Make slightly more trees. It's more seed efficient and more time efficient. You can definitely make these nutrients on the moon itself, no? Yeah, okay, you don't get to do microorganism nutrient extraction. I mean... Hmm. Hmm. If you can get enough calcium sulfate. Maybe you can do fish breeding? Because this yields a surplus of... Oh, you need one fish, 2 sulfate, 2 carbon. This fish you can get with breathing. No, that's minus 20 nutrients, so you need productivity. That doesn't get... So you'd need the biochar. Okay, maybe you don't get to do nutrient automation just willy-nilly. Alright, so this is doing that now. Oh. Ooh. There we go, okay. That should fix this back up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop my stream here. At the very least, because I'm not doing much of anything. I'm just reading through recipes and researches, seeing what we can do after this. Wait, it allows you to experiment with cloning living matter. Let's see. Base productivity 70%. Okay. And this can make long-handed stack inserter. Neodymium rails. Most of the train stuff. Ooh, this machine makes bots at 70% productivity. As well as, like, a couple of the sciences. And the Mark II personal roboport. Damn, Synaptic Assembler kinda good. Yeah, we need more Yumiko production, because we don't have enough bioflux nutrients.
Yeah, I just realized I could put a bunch of seeds in these. So a lot of this was unplanted. And there's a lot more plant.
Plant. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Isn't this also... Yeah, we could technically colonize this piece of wetland to... like,
Yeah.
double our production, but it would require a lot of landfill to do so.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go put these nutrients in that machine, even if they're gonna spoil, like, immediately. Yeah. There we go. Alright, chat, I'm gonna turn off my stream because it's like 1:30 at night and I need to be quiet. Dude, I'm fucking just groove into the music and seeing items moving. It's making my brain tingle. Yeah, that's a very long backup chain.
That's fine.
Oops. Oh, shit. Nyum. Yeah, okay. They're the mashes. Awesome. You can process this inside of a chemical plant too, no? Oh no, it's an assembler. I reckon you watched the Doshington Satisfactory videos?
Yes.
What do you think of his takes?
I think he didn't flame the game hard enough for the things it does bad. Which is silly, because I watched the second video and he's like, people got angry at me, they think I hate the game, when he doesn't. Which is why I kind of want him to be more critical, because it's gonna make some people mad.
You want him to rage bait people?
Well, yeah, especially fanboys. Fanboys.
I thought you said femboys for a second.
Yeah. That's why I repeated it, because I was like, not sure I pronounced that that clearly.
What do you think of the concrete storage, by the way? A little bit of concrete. Dude, there's so much concrete.
The hell? What do you need this for, huh?
I was gonna concrete like a shit ton of Vulcanus, and also, you know, the production isn't actually that fast because it's bottlenecked by these furnaces. So when you're going to like Aquilo, being able to send a lot of concrete around quickly by just having a shit ton buffered is nice. The only downside is that, you know, it needs to go all the way across the base to reach the space hub. So I will at some point be remaking the Vulcanus base when I have foundation. And then I will actually properly plan out my exports and just directly belt them in, because there's no point in not doing that. But for now, we're Gleballing. Alright, let's see. Is there some leftover seeds to steal? For the purpose of soil. Let's see, and then here come out the seeds again. Just gonna stand here a while to make more soil. Haha, go my little drone fellas. Construct. Yeah, dude, I'm so fucking cooked right now. Holy shit. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna turn off the stream because I'm a little sleepy.